Marhaba, welcome to ZeerTalks and welcome to this video. Today, we're going to be talking about last week's and this week's, or past week, I should say, Champions League games, and we're going to go through them and review them, I should say. I apologize. And at the end, I'm going to give you guys the clubs that were top G's and bums of of the round, let's say, not of the week, of the round, right? So, yeah, before I begin, if you enjoy this channel, please subscribe and press the alarm bells for future notifications, videos, shorts, community content, etc. It would help the community also in the near future and the channel if you like and comment on the videos that I post, especially this one. Keep commenting your opinions and thoughts. And also, you got the socials: TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, X. What a dumb name, but again, we move on, right? Go through those. And lastly, most importantly, people, billah alaykum, Allah rda alayk, please take care of yourself and be happy and safe wherever the hell you may be. Now, before I begin, I did say I do top G's and bums of the week. Now, I used to do that before I took a break off TikTok over there, but I stopped and now I'm back and I'm doing it on YouTube. I'm gonna do that over here. So yeah, let's begin going through some games, right? Shall we? First off, Manchester City versus Copenhagen. Now, Man City comfortably defeated what you call it, Copenhagen, as you can see, 27 shots, 4 on target. My God. 13 on target, 1 on target. I wish my club can be doing these numbers, but we'll talk about them in a bit. Uh, 79% possession, 21. Yeah, that's about right for how Man City usually play. 830. Yeah, you get the gist. I don't have to go through all. It's all here in display. Like, this is my thing. Yeah, like, and oh my God, how dare I? I just realized that I had my like and subscribe overlay overshadowing my screen. But I hope you guys could still see the whole statistics. And even then, right, like the thing I'm gonna say here is Man City look, they may not look at their best because I mean in the Prem they're like sitting third or second right now. Are they second now? Because they did play their game in hand this past week. So they should be second, right? I swear because they beat Brentford. Uh, yes, they are second. Yes, they are second. Okay, yeah, so they're second in the league, 4 points off Liverpool, and right now they are in the Champions League. I'm not gonna lie, even though they don't look like they are at their best, but they do look like one of the favorites to win it, and they're just 1 foot on the door to entering the quarterfinals. So that's pretty much it from me. And Copenhagen, man, we had them in the group. They weren't really too awful in the group stage. They actually defended pretty well against us at United. So credit where it's due in general for Copenhagen's run in the Champions League. Let's go to Real Madrid and Leipzig. Now, this game was pretty interesting in its own right, as you can see, end to end. Uh, because as you know, you see the stats now, right? 14 shots, 15 shots. So Madrid had 15, Leipzig had 14. Leipzig had more on target. Madrid had 3 on target. Now that's not good enough for Madrid standards, to be honest, right? And obviously the possession 50-50, but let's be honest, possession, I mean, they both had shots. It kind of makes sense to be fair, but like sometimes possession could be overshadowed, overstated, let's say. But you know what? I actually think in this game, um, Lunin played very, very well. I thought when Brahim Diaz took over the roles for Bellingham because Bellingham got injured, performed outstanding. That goal, wow. I don't know what to say, man. And then he does the celebration as well. But you know what, people? There was one incident that I do need to talk about. That incident. So people are talking about, or they were talking about Susko's goal. Now, initially, when you look at it, you're like, that's not offside, right? That's what you think. Unfortunately, though, Henriks was blocking Lunin's way, and Henriks himself was offside while doing that. So the fact that he interfered with the play, it's the reason why he was given offside. And personally, for me, I agree with that. So yeah, unlucky Leipzig, but yeah, it's just one of them ones where they're gonna have to pay the price, and they did with one fine margin circumstance. You know what I'm saying? But they can still go through in the second leg. I just doubt they will. I'll be honest. I think Real Madrid will just go through. Next game. Oh, no, I'm not gonna talk about that. Let me talk about this first. If I talk that game, oh my days, it's gonna be long. So let me get through this first quickly. Now this game, PSG and Real. Oh, what the hell just happened, man? There you go. PSG and Real Sociedad. Now over here, it looks like I didn't watch this game because obviously I was watching my team play, and yeah, it was. I'll talk about it in a bit. But PSG shots 14, Sociedad 9. On target, PSG could be doing better, to be really honest. Now, I don't know how their shots were they like from long range? Were they like these little details? I don't know. So, if there's any PSG fan that would explain to me this stuff, or anyone that watched that game that can explain to me these things, how it went, comments, because this bit is where I might need explanation, right? Possession, they dominated, looks like. And yeah, I mean, the rest says it all. I mean, Sociedad looks like they fouled a lot. 15, my God. That shows the defensive display they were on. My goodness. But yeah, Mbappe, I saw the goals though. Mbappe, right place, right time, finishes off from a corner. Uh, well, Barcola, that kid, man. Now, when I've seen him a bit in the Champions League, one game that stood out to me, I think it was the AC Milan game, or I don't remember, but I think it was the AC Milan game. That guy was missing a lot of chances, but then against Sociedad, the guy was absolutely unbelievable. And that goal, explosiveness personified, man. This kid, if he keeps it going, he could be something, but yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But PSG, I'm just curious to see if they bottle it or they don't, because they have a tendency in bottling this. So it's one of them ones for me where, yeah. Let me just. My God. Boom. Where is it? Let's talk about the culprit. Yeah, the culprit. Man, this is gonna be fun. Am I right? This is gonna be so much fun, people. Okay, this is where we need to have a discussion, people. Right? Because 17 shots, zero on target. Oh my God. I was watching this game, obviously, right? And this donkey, man, this donkey does not know the right shape for this team. So we could have started the lit center back, but we started Upamecano and Kim Min Jae, which ultimately I feel bad for Upamecano in that moment where he got a red card for the penalty. But my God, man, it's kind of could have been avoided if it was Delict starting. On top of that, this could have been avoided if the defenders like Kim Min Jae, Kimmich, I don't remember who else, were just actually getting Immobile on top, which they didn't. They just didn't even commit enough. They were just like, yeah, like, why are you letting him through? Why? I don't get it. And then the penalty happens, and then he scores it. And that entire game, I'm telling you, the only players I saw performing were Musiala and I forgot. I think Kim was it Kimmich. I think But even then, most of the players were dog. I don't even want to go that far. They were awful. They're pants. Yeah. So yeah, man. Let me move on, man. Because fair play to Lazio, though they absolutely performed well defensively. I thought that they not take that 1-0 to the Allianz, and if we ain't careful, they could actually knock us out. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I will leave it at that. To be really honest. Well, where next? All right, this week games. Now let's go through this one quick because I'll be honest, I didn't watch this. I was watching Atletico Inter Milan, which we'll get through in a bit. You see this game, yeah? This game, oh my goodness. As you could see, 14. Damn, PSV looked like they had more Damn, they looked like they were more attacking than Dortmund. 14 shots, but they weren't clinical enough, it looks like. By the way, a lot of these games I have to go through stats or half of them because I didn't watch half of them, of course. So bear with me. So 56% possession, 44. Yeah, I mean, you know what? Apparently PSV look good, but you know what? I saw a bit of the highlights, right? I thought Barcola kid looks good. And I also saw how Dortmund gave away a penalty. And I'm not going to lie, that's 50-50. It could be a penalty, could not be, but I think he gave it because he hit him on not the underneath the shins, like between the ankle and shins. I don't know what they call that body part, but yeah, I think because he got tackled so hardly there that the penalty was given and De Jong scores it. It's simple as that. But Malin also scored against his former club early on. I mean, he didn't celebrate, so good on him. But you know what, man? Dortmund may not be the best this season in the league, but they're starting to gain form, and they were gaining form since that run in the group stage in the Champions League. The fact that they won that group of death is actually impressive, to be fair to them. But you know what? Screw them. The only thing that I hope that they do is just go far enough to get knocked out. So, yeah, it's one of them ones. Good luck to Dortmund. Screw up. Absolutely screw them. Anyway, Inter Milan Atletico. That's the next game we're going to talk about. Now, you see this game, man. Personally, for me, now I can look through the stats, no problem, right? But I personally think first half, both teams, even though Inter had chances, like Atletico didn't do bad. They actually didn't do bad. It was only in the second half where Atleti were doing so bad because they wanted to be so ultra defensive, Simeone style, shithousery style, that Inter Milan took advantage and had this many shots. They had this many shots, but again, you look at it, 19 and 5 on target. They weren't clinical enough, and at the end, Arnautovic with the rebound scores the goal. And yeah, it's just one of them ones, man. It really is. It's just one of them ones. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Atletico can come back, but I don't know. Atletico needs to go attacking like they were in the league and all that type of stuff. If they don't do that, it's lights out. But Arnautovic, by the way, he was missing a lot. This guy, man, he needs to get his finishing sorted, even though he scored. Should I go this or this? Let's go with. You know what? I'll leave you to the end because this is funny. All right, we'll go with this first. Now, I watched this game. All right, and I will be really honest. Yeah, this was a snooze fest of a game. Dead game. I'm not even trying to exaggerate it. Awful game. Yes, Barca had the shots and all that, but the only few players that performed were for Barcelona, weirdly enough, Lewandowski. I thought Yamal played well. And that's pretty much it. Pedri, maybe. That's pretty much it. I don't think anyone else really done well. I don't get why Christensen is CDM, by the way. That was very weird. And on top of that, yeah, it's like they play nice football, but then they do nothing with it. It's like it's very weird from Barca. I don't get it. I don't understand. Anyway, uh, Lazio, not Lazio, Napoli. On the other hand, I apologize. Awful, awful. Kvaratskhelia does not look the same as last season. Neither does Osimhen, but I will give Osimhen credit. He did score the equalizer, even though it was a mistake from Inigo Martinez. Take advantage of the opportunities, right? And he scored it. Simple as that. And speaking of goals, Lewandowski's goal reminded me of the time when he used to play for us. So take that what you will. And that's my thoughts on the Barcelona and Napoli game. I still think Barcelona will go through because I don't think Napoli's the same. I don't, but we'll see. We'll see. Only time will tell. Oops. Only time will tell, right? Only time will tell. Let me move on to the last game now. Hey, listen, this one. Oh my god, this is gonna be so much fun. This is gonna be so much fun. All right, this game, boys and girls. This game, people, see this game. This is an example. Oh, actually, we're gonna do this in an amazing way. This is an example of why I don't think Arsenal have the cojones to win the Champions League. Because they're a bunch of babies in this game. They ain't got no experience. No. They got no experience in this, man. They really don't. But let's go through this. 8 shots to Porto. Now, I'm surprised they had this many shots because, to be honest, from what I was seeing on highlights, they looked like they were defending for their lives. Not just that, my friend who's an Arsenal fan told me that, like, Arsenal didn't do anything, and Porto defended everything that came their path, right? And Arsenal 7 shots, none on target. Hey, that's like Bayern. The same problem as Bayern. No shots on target. Oh my god, the attack is not doing well. Arsenal these days, are they? But it is what it is. They have the possession, of course, because Arteta, he has to try to control the game, blah 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 blah. Typical. And Porto probably tried to defend. And you know what? I find this telling because I saw what was it, Diego Costa, the goalkeeper for Porto. He done an interview before the game, and the interview asked him, do you think Arsenal could be favorites for the Champions League? And I was like, if they are, show us. And they did not show him. They didn't show him. So yeah, man, it's just Arsenal, man. If you want to be the big dogs, yeah, you better be competing. There's a saying from a lot of content creators, if you know what I mean. You must, yeah, you must go through against Porto. And if you don't, we will be there. We will be there, people. We will be there. But hey, before I end it though, that goal from what was his name, Ganello or some shit. What's this guy's name? The Porto guy's name. It'll be a disrespect if I don't pronounce this guy's name, man. Well, that finish was absolutely unbelievable, man. I can't believe it. That finish, curler, far post, right? Probably not getting to that, but people complain that he should be moving right and in the right position, maybe be in the right position and all that. Dive maybe earlier. Who knows? But it is what it is. His name is Galeno. There you go. Galeno with the goal. And that's it. I thought Rice should have marked that, to be honest. I thought Rice was not committing early enough. And yeah, he just took the shot and he scored. Simple as that. But anyway, that's it. Before I end it, though, I have to give my top G's and bombs for that round. Now, top G's, I'll be honest, I have to give it to Man City. They comfortably beat, what's their name? Copenhagen. So I have to give it to them. And my bombs, now I know I was laughing at Arsenal, but I'll be honest. You see this? You see the club that I support? I know Harry Kane's shirt, but Harry Kane, I feel bad for this guy. He didn't play good, but I feel bad for this guy anyway. Bayern Munich, my football club, that's in the graveyard. That's the bums, beyond bums. They're waste men. Yeah, waste men of the week. The way we performed was so bad, I wanted to kill myself. No, I'm not actually gonna do that, but you get what I mean. Like, I can't believe this, man. What am I watching? Joking. I'm glad he's leaving at the end of the season. I really am. But I wish he left now. I wish he left now. Eh, It is what it is. Anyway, that's it. That's the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, like and comment what you think of my thoughts of the round 16 ties. And what's your thoughts on the round 16 ties yourself? And what can happen in the second leg? Also, subscribe and alarm bells if you want to be join the channel, first of all, if you want to be notified for future video, live stream, community content, whatever. And then, people, please, social media, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. I'll also leave it in the description down below. And most importantly, Jama'at al-Khair, please take care of yourselves, be happy and satisfied with your lives, wherever the hell you may be. Khlas, I'm out now. Take care and see you later.